Alright, my fighters, so today we are going to talk about the fact that we are going to have actually for the very first time two raids running simultaneously. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So the first raid that we have right now is obviously the raid against Merged Zamasu. As you can see, this one, the festival raid. Now this raid is going to last until the 30th of December, so nearly until the end of the year. However, we are going to get another raid before this raid ends, and that raid is basically Happy Holiday Raid. Now the thing about this raid is the fact that it will last from the 23rd of December until the 26th of December, so it's not going to stay here for a long time. It's going to stay for only 4 days, which is a little bit disappointing, but still it is another raid that we can farm and get Chrono Crystals and Multi-Z power from, so that is very good actually, and it is going to stay at the time that the other raid is still running as well. So basically from the 23rd of December until the 26th of December, we are going to have actually two raids running simultaneously, which is the very first time we get something like that actually in the Dragon Ball Legends history, which is very cool. But the date of this raid is a little bit disappointing because we won't be able to farm as much actually from it as we can from other raids, but still it is an extra raid, so why not? And as you can see, the bonus abilities are pretty phenomenal, to be honest, because instead of giving us only one of the characters, they are giving us both legendary finish characters, both Sparkings, both Zenkais. Unfortunately, we don't have the Zenkai of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but it's okay because that one is a legendary finish character, so Zenkaiing him is a little bit harder, but he is still for the middles, and if you don't have him at 7 stars, you aren't going to get anything extra. So basically, I think that getting basically the Kaioken Goku, who is much easier to get to 7 stars, is much better here. So I am not against this one. It is actually very useful. And then we have the free-to-play Zamasu, we have basically the Trunks and Goku, and we have the other free-to-play characters that they brought back actually in the events. So you can see that they did a pretty good job, I would say pretty phenomenal job actually on this one. If you have both the legendary finish characters at 6 stars, which is very easy because just pulling them 2 times is 6 stars, so basically that is going to grant you plus 60 middles just from these two characters, and that is actually just very awesome. And then if you have the 2 Sparkings, if you have them, let's say at 2 stars, not 6 stars, if you have them at 2 stars, that's 20 more, which means that this is 80 extra just from the new characters alone. And then you have also the Zenkai characters, you have the free-to-play character, and then you have the Trunks and Goku, and you have the other characters. Now obviously, if you want to maximize your earnings, you want to use the high characters. So basically you want to use first the new characters, if you have as many of them as possible. If you have all of them, that would be perfection. Then you want to go to the Zenkai characters, because as you can see, they give actually a little bit more than the other characters. Then you go to the Zamasu, the free-to-play Zamasu, because he gives nearly exactly the exact same actually as the Zenkai characters. And then if you have Trunks and Goku at 7 plus, they are going to give you more than the Zenkai and the free-to-play characters, but the problem is that you need to have them at 7 plus, which means that you need to have them at basically 14 stars. So if you have them at 14 stars, they are going to give you 2 middles extra, but if you don't have them at 14 stars, they will give you less or exactly the same as the other characters. So these are the most important characters. If you can form a team of these characters, you are going to maximize your earning of middles. However, if you don't have all of these characters, there are also the free-to-play characters down here that you can actually get from the free-to-play events that they brought back, so you don't need to care about whether you have them already or not. You can actually farm them from now, from the events, and basically use them in the raid later on. So this event looks pretty phenomenal, to be honest, and as you can see, we will have the chrono crystals and we will have the multi-Z power, so that is another 1000 chrono crystals, which is very awesome as well. Now the only downside about this one is basically the time, as I said before, because we won't have enough time to farm enough medals from it. So if you don't have the legendary finish characters, which isn't going to be so hard to get actually, because they have both of them. Not one of them, but both of them. So if you have one of them, that is going to help you a lot. If you have both, that will be actually perfection. So if you don't have both of them, then it's going to be a very big problem, because you don't have enough time to farm enough medals. So either you are going to spend a lot of time farming, or you are going to have to actually not buy many of the rewards. Other than that, I think that this raid might be actually better than any other raid in terms of bonus abilities and in terms of basically rewards, because of the fact that it is going to give us the exact same rewards, but much easier due to the fact that you have much more choices to earn extra medals, and not only extra medals like the free-to-play characters here, where you get basically 5 or 10 medals. You have the extra medals up to 40 and 20 medals. This is actually phenomenal. So yeah, basically I really like this raid, and I like the idea of it, and I like the fact that we are going to have 2 raids at the same time. However, the only problem that might happen is the fact that the shop might not last long enough. However, if we end up getting the Ultra on the 25th or the 26th, then this shop is going to last enough, and that is going to be actually very good. In case we do get the Ultra, which I think we should get the Ultra on the 25th or the 26th of December, then this 1000 chrono crystals isn't going to go to waste, and that means we are going to be able actually to acquire this 1000 chrono crystals as well. Now some of you might ask, but why can't you acquire it directly? Well, it's because I have more than 20,000 chrono crystals. I have 23,000 chrono crystals actually, so I can't buy any chrono crystals from the shop, and even the chrono crystals that we have from the other raid, from the raid against the merged Zamasu, I can't actually buy the chrono crystals from it. But I don't have problems with this one, because I know that the shop is going to last until the 2nd of January 2023. So I believe that this is going to be more than enough time actually for the Ultra to drop, and for us to be able to spend the chrono crystals and then buy the chrono crystals that are in the shop. So that's why I don't have any problems with this one. But the issue is with the other one, since it is going to last only for 3 days, its shop might be actually the same, and that might hurt a little bit in terms of rewards that we can buy from the shop. But other than that, I think that this raid is pretty phenomenal, to be honest, and it's really nice, as I said before, to see them giving us 2 raids at the same time. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.